Hello, happy Thursday. Today we have another math lesson. The math lesson will be on addition and subtraction. We'll have a bit of both on this particular lesson. Today it is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. For this lesson, you will need one piece of scratch paper. That means one blank piece of paper. Doesn't matter if it has something on one side. You need a pencil, an eraser, and two crayons of different colors. So again, you need one piece of paper, one pencil, two crayons of different colors, and an eraser. And I will let you get that right now. I'll wait. Now let's go to the next page. Hello, on this page you will need the paper. You're going to use a pencil. Here we have two addition problems, and we have to find the right answer from some choices. Now I'm going to put a line in the middle because we have two different problems. First, we will go to the left, and we see the problem 3 plus 4 equals blank. On your piece of paper, please write the number 3, then write a plus, then write a 4, then write an equal, and then we have to figure out the answer. You go ahead and do that now, please. 3 plus 4 equals, and put a blank or line. And you're going to write your answer in the line. I'll wait. Remember, you're just writing 3 plus 4 equals, and then do a blank. Now let's wait. When you're done writing that, put your pencil down and pick up one of your crayons. Remember, the beginning of the problem, at the beginning of the problem, you see the number 3. So we're going to draw 3 circles. So you're going to draw 3 circles near the number 3 on your piece of paper. I do 1, 2, and 3. You can do the same. Draw 3 circles on your piece of paper. They can be any color using one of your crayons. I'll wait. Then as you can see, you have 3, which you drew 3 circles, plus means you're going to draw some more circles. Let's find out how many. 3 plus 4, so you need to take your other crayon and you're going to draw 4 more circles. Okay, you draw 1. Oops, for some reason it didn't work with me. Let's try 1, 2, 3, and 4. I drew 4 more circles, but I did them a different color. So take a different crayon and draw 4 more circles. I'll wait. If we go over our number problem, because 3 plus 4 equals, that means we have to count all the numbers, all the circles together. So I'm going to cross them out as I count. You count as I count, and you point to the circles on your paper, or you can cross out the circles on your paper as we count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've counted 7 circles. So 3 plus 4 is 7, and let's make a 7 on your paper. You go across the sky and down from heaven. That's the way to make a 7. Make sure you've crossed out all the circles. Make sure you do indeed have 7. Then write the number 7 up there, please. So it reads 3 plus 4 equals 7. But we're not done with our problem yet. We have 4 choices below. If you look below that, you see A, the number 5. The number 5 is next to A. Then you see the number B, and then number 2 is next to B. You see you see letter A and number 5 next to letter A. You see letter B and number 2 is next to B. You see letter C and number 8 is next to C. Then you see letter D and you see number 7. Now, we have to circle the right answer. We know 3 plus 4 equals 7, so we're looking for a 7. Look at A, and there's a 5 next to that. Is that 7? No, that's not. That's 5. So leave it alone. Now let's go to B. What number is that next to the B? It's a 2. Is 2 a 7? No, it's not. Now look at C. Next to letter C, you see the number 8. Is 8 the same as 7? No, it's not. So look at the letter D. Do you see the number 7 next to D? Yes, so that is the answer. So we are going to circle the D and the 7 because that's the answer. Sometimes in first grade you will be given tests like this where you're given a problem and then you have to figure out which is the right answer. That's why we're doing this. We're practicing. I knew that. I figured out that 3 plus 4 equals 7. And then I wrote 7 up there, but then I had to find the number 7 below and circle it, and I did. Now let's look at the next problem. Next is also an addition problem. It says 7 plus 2 equals. Please write on your piece of paper, write 7 in pencil, then write plus in pencil, and then write 2 in pencil, and then write the equal sign. And I will wait. So you should have written 7 plus 2 equals. And we have to figure out the answer. And the way I do that is by drawing circles to match the problem. My problem started with the number 7. So I am going to take one of your crayons, just one of your crayons, and draw 7 circles by that problem. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I drew 7 circles, so I need to check to make sure I've done 7. And I'm going to put a line through it to make sure I've done 7. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I did. I didn't put an X out and cross them out. I just put one line through them to make sure it's 7. So I started my addition problem with the number 7, and I drew 7 circles. Then I have a plus. That means I'm going to draw more circles. Let's see how many more I'm going to do. Let's look at the next number. The next number is 2. So you're right. I'm going to draw 2 more circles, but I'm going to use a different color. So you take a different color of crayon and draw 2 more circles. Do that now, please, on your paper. Oh. Sorry, I was sticking my tongue out at my husband, and I was not sticking it out at you. I apologize. So my problem is 7 plus 2 equals. Now I have to count them all to see how many I have all together. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I have 9. So 7 plus 2 is 9. So I'm going to write a 9. I do oops. I thought I had a black. Around, oh, myself. Around, up, and down. That's the number 9. So I have choices below. I have to find the number 9. Now look at letter A. Is that a 9 next to it? No, that's a 3. Look at letter B. Is that a 9 next to it? No, that's a number 4. Look at letter C. Is that a 9 next to it? It sure is. So let's circle that, because that is my answer. We're practicing how to test take, because next year in first grade, you will have tests like this where it will ask you a problem, and then you have to find the answer below it. Let's go to the next page and see what's on that page. Hello, on this page we have a number line, and I'm underlining the number line in white. A number line is a line that has numbers on it. It has a number 0 to 7, 0 to 7, and then it has numbers below 0, which are negative numbers. We're not going to worry about those numbers, so I'm putting an X on them. Now, this helps us with answers. Here, if you look at number 1 below that, you see the number 1 and you see the number 2. We have to decide what goes after 2. Sometimes if we don't know, we just look up here. Here we have 1, right? And we have 2. What's the next number? It is the number 3. So we can write a 3 here. So when we count, we go 1, 2, 3, and then it is 4. So a number 9 line helps us on this, doesn't it? So I know if I have a 1 and then I have a 2, the 3 would be next, right? Very good job. Now let's go to the problem underneath it, okay? And we start with, we look at number 2. We're looking at number 2. We see 4, 5, and 6. We want to know what comes after 6. If it's hard to do it in your brain, you will go, I know that is 4. I know that is 5. I know that is 6. What comes next? Up. I know that's number 7. So I'm going to write the number 7 there. And that helps us, doesn't it? So when I count, I go 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that was kind of tricky, but you guys did an awesome job. Okay, now let's go up to problem number 3. Here we start with the number 4. 4. Then we have to find what comes after 4 and before 6. So first I'm going on my number line and I'll find the number 4. That's the number 4, isn't it? What comes after number 4? Oh, it's 5. So I will write 5. And then we have 6. And then we have 7. So it goes 4, 5, 6, and 7. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go to the very last problem. And we have, this one's tricky. This is problem number 4. We have a blank, a 1, and a 2. Uh-oh. So first of all, let's say find number 1 on our number line. There's number 1. Where's number 2? There's number 2. But what comes before it? What comes before 1? So we have to go this way. And guess what? 0 comes before 1. So we'll write the number 0. So it goes 0, 1, and 2. Also, sometimes in first grade, you'll be given tests like this or problems in your math book where you have to find the missing numbers. And that's what happened here. Now let's go to the last page, please. On this slide, we have 2 subtraction number sentences using pictures. Now let's look at the picture on your left, and you see birds. Now, below that, we see the number equation or number problem, 5 take away blank equals blank. So first of all, we want to make sure we have 5, right? So let's just put one line. Actually, I'm going to put, we're not going to do anything on this page, just watch. I'm going to put a line through each bird. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 birds on there, and I started with the number sentence with the number 5 below. I put 5 take away. That means 1 is going away. If you look very carefully at that group of birds, one bird is facing a different direction. So I'm going to take a different color, and I'm going to cross out that one bird. That one bird was looking a different way. So I crossed out one bird. So now my subtraction problem is 5 take away 1 equals, and I have to count how many birds are left. Are you ready? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 birds left, so I'm going to make a 4. I go down, across, and down some more. That's the way to make a 4. So my number problem is 5 take away 1 equals 4. It tells a story. Now, if I look next to that, I see another picture. It's a picture of balls. And underneath that picture, I have a blank. Take away 5 equals 3. Now, do you notice I do not have a number to begin the sentence, number sentence with? I always have the highest number on the highest number is always the first number. So it's got to be a number higher than 5 and higher than 3, doesn't it? So let's count the balls. Now I'm going to put a line through them. I'm not going to cross them out. I'm just going to put a line through them. You ready? Let's begin. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I have 8 balls? Yes, I do. So I'm going to begin my sentence with 8. Then it says take away 5. So what do I do to show I want to take them away? I don't always erase it. Yep, I cross them out. So I'm going to take another color and I'm going to cross out 5 balls. It doesn't matter which balls. You ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have crossed out 5 balls. So far, my subtraction number sentence says 8, because I started with 8 balls, take away 5, I cross out 5, equals 3. Now, let's see if I have 3 left over. That means, do I have 3 that do not have an X on them? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. And I do! Yay! Now that finishes our math lesson for today. We will see you on Friday. Have a happy Thursday. Bye.